Hey loves, welcome to my channel. How are you doing today? My name is Luisa. Today we'll be doing this kind of bright blue, cobalt blue makeup look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and yeah, let's begin. To begin, we'll be using, for the entire makeup look, we'll be using this BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette, second edition. We'll be using this, as you see, medium-sized kind of fluffy crease brush, and we're going to apply these two colors that you see here onto the crease of our eyelids. This is important because whatever colors you apply onto the crease are the ones, it's also called transition colors, and it helps you blend in the colors that you're using well together. Just wanted to jump in here and quickly note that I usually do speed up my videos, and I will also in this video. So on one eye I'll show you how to do something, and on the next eye I'll speed it up because I just do the exact same thing. So that way this is helpful for beginners as well as for those that already know how to do eyeshadow and really just want to know how to get this blue or cobalt blue look. Next step, we will be using this deep blue color that you see here. We will be using also a small rounded brush. Again, with me and my makeup looks, the color that is usually the darkest, I apply on the outer corner of my eye, and which is part of the reason why you need a small rounded makeup brush for this to have the most control, to make sure that you can control the fallout. Remember to blow off the excess product on the brush right before you apply this on. Quick tip, I tend to use the back side of like my fake eyelashes containers of the ones that I used to use before. It's more of like cardstock paper. I think you can use an envelope if you don't have any sort of cardstock paper. And you apply this, or you hold this right underneath your eyelid as you're applying the makeup, especially if you've already done your foundation and so on and so forth. Now it's time to blend. I'll say it again for the people in the back. It's time to blend. The reason I say this, and I repeat it, is because this is probably the most important step, I believe, when you're applying any sort of eyeshadow look. Some people like to blend at the very end. I blend as I continue to add a color onto the eyeshadow look. This is important just so it looks all smooth. It's not choppy or messy in any sense. And you can blend all the colors out together well. Third step, we will be applying this cobalt blue that you see here. We're going to be using a small flat brush. You're going to pump, I think, between 1 to 2 pumps of setting spray onto the brush. You need to make sure you wet the brush. Whatever color I tend to apply onto the main part of the lid is the one that I really want to stand out. It tends to be the main look that I want to show. And so you have to spray, like I said, between 1 and 2 pumps of setting spray, no more than 2, because you're not trying to soak the brush. If you soak the brush, then the eyeshadow will not apply well onto the eye. Here you see that I kind of marked it here for you. You're going to apply this color from the inner corner of the eye, from the beginning inner part of the eyelid to about a little more than halfway past your eye. Here, this is something that I like to do towards the end of my makeup look, but really I just do it whenever I see an excess product fall onto my face, because sometimes even if I don't use, or if I do use the little container or the cardstock paper to catch the fallout, some still gets away and falls onto my cheek or onto the lower parts of my face. So you're going to use a big, large blush brush to wipe it away. Remember to swipe right or left depending on which cheek or which part of your face it's on, and do not press into the skin. Just gently tap the brush onto the skin and gently wipe away. On to the next step. Sometimes I like to recreate what I did on the top part onto the lower lash line, but in this case we're just going to apply the same cobalt blue onto the lower lash line. And yes, you are going to use the same brush, except the same small flat brush, but you're going to use the tip of the brush instead of the flat part of it. You already know blending is key. As I said, you must blend it out. On to one of the last steps. We're going to use this white from my All About Bronze eyeshadow palette from Essence. I believe you can buy it online if you're interested. But really any white eyeshadow that you have that's a bit glittery and shiny, please feel free to use. You're going to use a small cotton swab. I know, I don't think I've seen many people do this. I don't think I've seen any. But I like to use a small cotton swab because it's very compact and it applies it on perfectly into the inner corner of the eye. Applying this white will complete the look and will, of course, brighten up the look just a bit. Alrighty loves, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What looks you'd like to see next. Any comments or questions that you may have, I will happily answer. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you know when I post next. Alright, take care. Love you guys. Kisses. Bye.